Top of the morning, folks. Meteorologist Jim Howard here with you with your latest WITN First Alert forecast on this Sunday, October 19th. Taking a look into the tropics, watching the Caribbean as we head into next week. Let's take a ride from our coast. Here's the Caribbean. Here's our strong tropical wave getting better organized as it moves off to the west as we head into tonight and into tomorrow, moving into the Caribbean and headed westward. Hurricane Center now putting a 50% chance of development on this area. The next name will be Melissa. The other area we were watching, no longer a chance of development up there. This is the only game in town, but it looks like this may come together next week. The big question is, where will it go? Right now, the bulk of the data shows a slowing down of the storm over the central Caribbean as we get into late next week. See that timestamp right there? That's the end of these lines. So maybe south of Cuba next weekend, potentially. The bulk of the data beyond that showing a turn back out to sea. Maybe it lifts up towards South Florida before that happens, turns a little earlier, but it's so far out, folks. A long time to watch this potential system and see how it evolves. All righty, let's come back home. Headlines for our Sunday. Looking good. Mostly sunny. Warm temps will flirt with 80 this afternoon. Winds gusting pretty good, 10 to 20, gusting 30 on the coast. Out of the south, the southwest to southerly wind. Warm air rolling over. A SATRAD looks good. I expect mostly sunny skies through the bulk of the day. This rain back here, we'll get some of this after sunset, but most of that's going to weaken before it gets here. But a little rain overnight hours, the way it looks right now. Here's my target time, maybe 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. around midnight. Best chance as we get into the overnight hours, generally post-dinner time while you're sleeping. Again, not a lot, maybe a tenth of an inch. A lot of you miss it altogether. Watch the model data. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's lunchtime. More sun than clouds. Air temp nearing that 80-degree mark this afternoon. We get into the evening hours, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Front's approaching. See a few showers on the map, 10, 11, midnight, 1, 2 o'clock. Not a lot. Again, rain chance, I'm going to go 40% overnight hours. We get up Monday morning, not only is any rain chance gone, clouds are gone. Clear skies, air temp cooling back down to the upper 40s on the way to work Monday morning. We'll look for highs to bounce back into the 60s. Out the door this morning, air temp mid-50s, no 40s on the map. There's that wind out of the southwest. Gusting 25, 30. Look at those highs nearing 80 this afternoon. Warm numbers, folks. Watch those winds. Southwest this afternoon. These are sustained winds, gusting about 10 over these numbers. There's that turn to the north tonight. With that wind switch, cooler air comes in. You see the wind gusts. And I do think we'll flirt with a 25, 30 mile an hour gust later this afternoon. That's the front right there. See that wind switching directions? That's midnight, 1 a.m. Cold front comes through, clears the skies out, cools us down behind that front. All right, so the temp reflects that. 79 today. Subtract 10 off that. 69 for the high tomorrow. We'll bounce back, though. 70s come right back on Tuesday. There's the big map. This is the front bringing that rain chance tonight. I wanted to show you next week the setup. Front comes through. Monday morning, we're out to work. All's good. All's quiet. Got another front back here to the west. This one, probably no rain out of it when it comes in Tuesday night. It's another relatively dry front. Warming the numbers back to the 70s Tuesday. Tuesday night, front blows through. Map goes quiet again. Quiet week next week, folks. With nice numbers. Near 80 today, breezy. That rain chance tonight, 40%. Upper 60s for our Monday. Back to the 70s Tuesday. There's my little rain chance Tuesday night. 60s late week into the next weekend, 70, 72. Rain chance finally shows back up Sunday.